Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Christmas Day of Christmas in July. I have never celebrated Christmas in July before, so this is a first for me. I don't know what we're normally supposed to do, but I have to tell you, I did put my pajamas on because Grandma gave me some new pajamas last night and I had to put them on. Well, actually, these are my Elmo onesie, my Elmo pajamas. I used to work in an elementary school and we used to have pajama day a couple times a year. So I would always put these pajamas on. They are hotter than Haiti, very hot. So I must really love you guys to put them on in this sweltering weather. I thought I better get this episode filmed in the morning or I'm not going to get through it. Santa Claus has come to town. I think Ken might need to eat a few more cookies. And it's way too hot to put the Long Johns on Ken, so I don't think it's too bad considering it wasn't intended for Ken. He's doing okay. So Santa has definitely arrived because I have a gift to self that I want to share with you today. And I also want to share with you something that Hubs has bought me that I haven't mentioned yet. And I bought something else for Kathy. She knows about it, but I'll explain. So this is something that is called a premiere. It has been pre-recorded, but it's getting released at the time of all of my other episodes. So we are going to have a live chat. No, you can't ask me questions because this is pre-recorded, but I will be in the chat and so will Kathy. And then after the chat is over, if you wouldn't mind going back into my episode and leaving a comment for the draw. I have over 65 participants in the draw. I wasn't expecting it to be this many, but thank you everyone who has come back each day and left a lovely message for me. It's really meant a lot to me. Let's get to it because that's why we're here. I found something on Amazon the other week chatting with my friend Kathy. Kathy from, obviously, if you've been here this month, Kathy from Yarn with Heart. We all know and love her. We were chatting one night and I sent her the photo. I said, look at this, look at this. I feel like I need this in my life. And she was like, I love it. I really love it. So I thought that's enough incentive for me. I bought this with the intention to make for my friend Kathy. Listen, you might not get this for a couple of years at this point. And that's kind of perfect in a way because she won't remember and it'll be a total surprise to her. Are you ready for this? A Dolly Parton crochet kit. Look at her boobies. She even has boobies. I just love it. So this is on Amazon. I'm going to link it below on the Canadian Amazon. This is a complete kit with the yarn and the stuffing and everything. The yarn feels quite nice. And a little booklet on how to make Dolly. And I'm going to make this for my friend Kathy. Again, Kathy, it might take me a while. And of course, I'll do a video when I decide to endeavor this. But they also have Taylor Swift dolls. They have Harry Styles. I think these were the only three I saw. I just love her little guitar. So this was as much of a gift to me as it is for Kathy. Kathy will get the finished project and I will have the gift of learning how to make this. So if you're interested, the link's going to be below. Check it out. Another thing that was a surprise to me this year was that Hubs bought me a Christmas in July gift. Now, I know I have purchased 4 Advents. One of them is a little small crochet kit that I bought because I wanted to keep feeling motivated to do crochet. But he has bought me and gifted me the Aberdeen's wool holiday box. I really wanted to buy it, but I just felt I had spent so much money on these Advents already. It is a bit of a higher end box, but you get so much in it. Seasons of Light, Peace and Light. You should know this. This is the name of it for this year. I'm going to leave the link for them below. Last year I bought it and it was just gorgeous. You receive 24 30-gram minis. 30 grams. Most advents are 20 grams of hand-dyed yarn. Plus you get a full hank and you're going to get some crochet and knit patterns. They're going to be combined this year. There's going to be some sort of a shawl leather cuff. There is going to be a candle and some other little goodies. It is always a good time when you open it. It is just beautiful. I absolutely loved it last year. I was a little nervous because I couldn't afford it, and Hubs went out and got it for me. And so thank you, sweetheart. My cup is runneth over with yarn for sure. So let's see what I bought for myself as a gift. Now listen, I've had this in my possession for about a month. I am not good with waiting to open gifts or surprises, even though I tend to buy mystery bags. I had to immediately wrap this in this wrapping paper because I wasn't going to make it. I wasn't going to be able to do it. But I have to tell you something. Even though I had wrapped the box, one night it was just needling at me. I just couldn't let it go. And I opened it at the bottom and I opened the box. I couldn't help it. I could not help it. Well, when I opened it, the mystery was in a separate bag. So I manhandled it. I just touched it. I didn't open it. And then I immediately came to my senses and said, "What are you doing?" And I closed it. But friends, I was tempted. So I still haven't opened it. This is going to be a complete surprise with you. This is from darnyarn.ca. Now, they are a company based out of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia in Canada. They are an online company. Do not get them confused with Darn Good Yarn, because even if you just Google Darn Good Yarn immediately comes up. And I've never bought from Darn Good Yarn. I'm sure their stuff is lovely, but I see that they have everything that I've seen has been a lot of novelty type yarn, which is not really my thing. The thing I like about Darn Yarn and their mystery bags is, first of all, you can get 5 different sizes of bags. This is all in Canadian dollars, and I have bought this with my own money. I am no way affiliated with them or anybody I've ever shown. Their smallest box is $65, and you will get at least 2 hanks of premium yarn. Now, generally, a hand-dyed or a high-end yarn is $30 a hank, so that's comparable to what you would get. There is a second size. I bought the third size, $180. And then there's 2 larger sizes than that. I also bought myself a couple of little notions, which is in the box, just to bump it up to $200 even, because I wanted free shipping. It's free shipping at $200 and up. For Canada, I'm not sure about the US, but I have to tell you, my friends in the US, any yarn that you buy in Canada, you are getting at least 30% off because of the exchange rate. It is good deals, trust me. And after this, my next episode is I'm going back to my Canadian road trip yarn series, where since January, I have bought yarn from across Canada of hand-dyed yarn I've never bought from before in the different provinces, and I've shown it on my channel. At first, in January, I started in British Columbia, and I was just showing a couple of hanks every week. But when we hit my province, Manitoba, I grouped it all in one episode. And that's what I'm going to be doing going forward until the end of the year. The next stop is New Brunswick. And I have a playlist for it below. I will link it below. Plus, any other future episodes are going to go into that playlist. So if you like looking at hand-dyed yarn and specifically yarn I have never bought before, please join me in that. Back to the box. So I bought the middle one. I hadn't bought any yarn for a month and a half to 2 months, which doesn't seem like a long time, but to be honest, that is an eternity for me. And I really, really wanted to take advantage of this because their mystery bags are very, very different from other bags. You can tell them your likes and dislikes. You can tell them the yarn, the thickness of yarn you want. So I chose fingering weight. You can also share if you are conservative or if you like funky colors. I said a little bit more on the conservative side. I said I wasn't really into purples. I liked more muted or fall colors or more neutrals. I said I wasn't opposed to mohair. And there's also a comment box where you can share more information that you would like. And they hand select these bags for you. I looked on their website before I even started. All of their yarn is gorgeous. Yes, some of it's brighter or maybe not my colors, but you get to tell them that in your order. And all of the brand names, most of the brand names I had not bought from before. So this is very exciting for me. I haven't opened it. Trust me, I had to confess to you that I almost did. I have no self-control. So let's open this because my goodness, you guys, I cannot wait another minute. I'm sweating in this onesie. Let's do this. Drop things like a champ. Okay, I'm going to show you the few things that I bought to put it up to $200 so I could get free shipping because that's a thing. First thing I bought was 2 packs of these little stitch holders. These are very small, but I use them all the time for making thumbs on mittens, especially kid-size mittens. So this was a much needed add-on because the ones I have are a little bit longer. So they will get used a lot for me. Then I bought myself 2 packs of these very cute labels. And I got the sarcastic version because I toned it down quite a bit on here, my sarcasm, because sometimes I say some really direct stuff, but I'm always joking, but I don't want to offend anyone. So maybe as time goes by, you'll see my freak flag fly a little more. So these are like a leatherette type of label. And these ones say, "This took forever, one of a kind, and you better use this." So there's 6 in each package. So I got 2 packages of those because I thought they were fun. I mean, I don't know how much, I don't know how much I'll use them for gift giving, but if I do give something like to my friend Dude or something, she'll definitely get one of these labels inside. And the other thing I bought, you never have enough of these, is a gauge, needle gauge little guy to put in one of my project bags from Knitter's Pride. So when I originally opened it, this was the bag. This was the bag that it came in. And see, it's still sealed. Now, did I manhandle the heck out of it? 100%. These all feel like hanks to me. I'm just going to open it up and dump it into the box and just pull one thing out randomly and we'll look at it together. Now, when I think of $180 worth of yarn, and I know you guys think that's a lot of money, and it is a lot of money, I'm not going to lie. In Canada, generally, for a fancy hank of yarn, it's $30 Canadian. So $180, I'm thinking I'm going to get 6 hanks of yarn in here, which is the going price. And then there is going to be a few little notions or extra little things in here as well. Oh, one other thing I didn't show you really quickly. There is a little thank you card in here and talks about supporting their small business, and with thanks. Their names are Kelly and Alan. And when I placed my order, there was a couple of days before it shipped, he had sent me an email and said, he was very lovely. He's like, yeah, we got our kid's birthday party here, and I apologize for not shipping it out yet. I think it was only 2 days. I was like, these are hand-picked mystery bags for you, depending on your likes and dislikes. So Santa, you ready? Let's do this. I'm so excited. I am such a little kid in many ways. Many ways. And I'm excited to support small businesses in Canada. Like, that seems to really be my jam this year. Let you see it first. I'm going to dump it in here. Whew. Oh, you know what? They are all very complimentary, for sure, which is nice. I kind of tend to buy a lot of single hangs. 7. I got 7 hanks of yarn. Okay, let's do the little fun extras that you get first. Ooh, these colors are lovely. Got a tape measure. These are always handy to have. Oh, I got some stitch markers. Got some needle stoppers, and they're turtles. These are great. Okay, let's go. Ancient Arts yarn. I have never, ever had Ancient Arts yarn. Revival. This is pretty. It's like grays with kind of like a pinky burgundy-ish color, which is fine because it's actually muted, and I said I wanted muted. So this is lovely. Let's see the specs. This is fingering weight. Bien, good, is the name of the color. I think Ancient Arts is in Alberta, but I am not 100% sure, but I've never bought yarn from them. 49% wool, 34% mohair, 11% nylon, 4% acrylic, and 2% silk. It's got a bit of everything in there. It is a fingering sock weight, 437 yards, 400 meters. Oh, this is nice. And I have a lot of grays. In fact, that gray that Kathy gifted me, the pale gray, would go really nice with this. So this is lovely. Very nice. So that's hank number 1. Another one I have never had. This is the thing I like, is these are like, I don't think I've had any of these guys. Just, I need to calm down. I need to calm down right now. Student gave me this mug. Look at this one. It's like a nice pale muted brown. This would be nice with my, I'm not going to have enough, but this would be really nice with my sweater I want to do with that not Smash Knits, Polka Dot Creek yarn, the Christmas yarn. I have another one in here that looks similar. We're going to pick it up in a minute. So this is from Earth Yarns. Again, never ever had this yarn. Monochrome fingering, hand-dyed tonal merino yarn made in Turkey. 100% super fine, 100% extra fine superwash merino. This is gorgeous. 435 yards, 100 grams, machine wash cold, lay flat to dry. Earth, URTH, Earth Yarns. That is lovely. And I see another one here. Oh, it's the same brand, but it's a darker brown. Both lovely. Now, what is the name of this one? It just says color 3062. I remember seeing this on their website because I researched their website a lot because I thought, you know, a mystery bag is always rolling the dice, right? I love everything. Okay, so here is another one of the same specs. It is a different color number, but it is complementary with this quite a bit. Extra fine superwash merino. That is gorgeous. I don't know. What do you think, friends? Do you think I could get away with these two with my Christmas Advent from I keep wanting to say Smash Knits because I'm a little overstimulated right now, if you can't tell from the yarn fumes. What do you think about these two for my Christmas sweater with the Polka Dot Creek Christmas colors? Now those are tonal, but I would have to do every second stripe different, I think. Or I could use this dark one for like the collar and the cuffs and the bottom. I don't know. Now I got some options, but this is just beautiful and it feels lovely. I'm learning that 100% merino is much softer than a merino with a nylon blend in it, in my opinion. Oh, it says Earth. I don't know if I'm pronouncing URTH. Earth Yarns plants a tree in Africa for each skein sold in partnership with Trees for the Future. Interesting. There's more. Okay, to me, this was a good investment. Yes, this is a higher priced box, obviously. Keep looking. And you know what, you guys? I have not had not one of these yarns, not one of them. This is fantastic. I've wanted to buy from these guys before, and I'm thrilled. Botanical Fibers. So this is kind of a muted clay kind of color, in my opinion. Northern Collection Sock, 80% Australian superwash merino, 20% nylon, 429 meters, 113 grams. You gotta love it when there's over 100 grams in a hank. The color is called Slate. Natural yarns, hand-dyed, natural products in Nova Scotia, Canada. So this is one of the indie dyers that they sell. They only had a couple colors actually on their site, and they were both brighter colors when I looked at it, like a bright, very nice saturated colors in their yarn. But I'm glad maybe they had this single neutral that they were waiting to give to me. I don't know. Thank you, Kelly and Alan. I don't know if they're going to watch this, but okay, here's another one of those Ancient Arts. This is the same brand as this, but look at this. Like rich browns with kind of a cherry red color. This would look really, you know what? These colors are very, very complementary to each other. Very, which is even more appreciated. So this is the same type. This is the Revival yarn as the first one I showed you. So it has all those specks of all those different colors combined. And it's called Chocolate Cherries, the color. So obviously, I mean, that's what I see as the chocolate cherries. Beautiful. 49% wool, 34% mohair, 11% nylon, 4% acrylic, and 2% silk. This is gorgeous. Hand dyed in Canada, made in South Africa. Ancient Arts. There's still two more. Yes, again, I think this was worth it. If you like mysteries, but you're a little scared of the colors you're going to get, this was the great thing about this set, was you do get to tell them your likes and dislikes. And that was something that really, really appealed to me. Ooh. See, these are kind of like rosy tones, but with the brown, I'm liking it. Like, I like these kind of muted colors, and this color is called Rosa. Now, this is called, and I've seen this brand of yarn before. I have to look it up. Oh, no, this is in the U.S. Oh, this is a U.S. yarn, Connecticut. Okay. Knit a Bit, Crochet Away. It's a craft inclusive yarn, isn't it? Knit a Bit, Crochet Away. Now, this is a beautiful color. It's called Rosa. And again, very, very complementary with all of the other colors I received. something else. This is 75% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon, 100 grams, 462 yards, a 1 superfine weight, hand dyed with love in Glastonbury, Connecticut. CT is Connecticut, right? knitaBitCrochetAway.com. Wow. That's a nice, I like this color. I really actually do. It would look wonderful with grays or browns. See, I like the muted colors in color. Wow. I have one more and then it's done. And then Christmas in July is over. But I have nothing to complain about because everything's been fantastic. And this is, again, another brand I have never, ever had. Pearl Passion. And look at it, has a cute little pearl string. And signature gray. Like, you guys, this is amazing. Now, Pearl Passion, I think they are Canadian. I've heard of this brand. 80% merino, 20% nylon, fingering weight, 369 yards for 100 grams. The color is cropped cardigan. 2021 Ellery's Closet Collection. I think this is worth it. You can get a smaller, bag. If you spend $65, you're probably going to get 2, possibly maybe a 3rd cheaper, Hank, but don't quote me because I don't know, but you're going to get at least 2. So $180 for 7 hanks plus the little accessories that you get. So that was $25 a hank, Canadian. And it was free shipping. Wow, what a way to end Christmas. Christmas in July. Those are just gorgeous. I super appreciate the fact that they can be mixed and matched as well. This feels so soft. They all are lovely. I am just thrilled to bits. What do you guys think of this mystery bag? This is like an elite mystery bag, I have to tell you. Thank you so much for joining me this month. I have just loved every minute of it, obviously, because I got a lot of yarn. Thank you to my dear friend, Kathy. I'm starting to think that Santa needs to buy me a new microphone because mine keeps been cutting out on and off all month. So I'm just re-recording this part. So Kathy's episode is going to be dropping after my episode. I did our normal time slot of 10 a.m., which she was normally doing as well, 10 a.m. Manitoba time, which is Central Daylight Time. So she's going to be an hour later. So that is 11 a.m. my time, or if you're in Ontario, it is noon. So please go over and check her out because she is going to be doing her draw today for her 2 giveaways, the wool and the cotton bags. And make sure you go over and wish Kathy a Merry Christmas as well. Thank you to Darn Yarn for the amazing yarn. And if you popped in partway through this premiere, please go back to the episode once this portion finishes airing so you can put a comment in for the draw. The draw date will be on July 31st and Hubs will pull the name. We have over 65 entries and thank you everyone for participating. Merry Christmas and enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you go over and check out Kathy. She'll be on air soon. Bye for now. Oh, and I'm really going to miss you guys. It's been wonderful. See you soon.